She was not like the fair-skinned mermaids sung of in faraway lands. Adamma's beauty was carved from the sun and the sea itself, smooth ebony skin that shimmered under moonlight, eyes deep as obsidian, and a body sculpted with the grace of the tides. In the coastal village of Ogu, where palm trees bowed toward the lagoon and fishermen cast their nets at dawn, there was a story that haunted every soul. The lagoon was home to mermaids, and these were not the gentle creatures of distant lands. The mermaids of Ogu were feared. It was said that each year they claimed lives, pulling fishermen into the depths, luring wanderers with enchanting songs, leaving sorrow behind. For generations the people of Ogu hated them. When a mermaid was ever seen or caught, she was shown no mercy. But fate has its way of rewriting history. One humid evening, when the moonlight painted silver paths across the lagoon, a band of fishermen spotted a figure among the reeds. They dragged their nets with a cheer, believing fortune had come to them, not of fish, but of vengeance. What they pulled ashore was unlike any they had seen before. Adamma. Her beauty stunned them into silence. Her skin glowed like polished bronze under the moon. Her eyes were wide, dark, and full of fear, not malice. From her waist down shimmered a silver-blue tail, scales glistening like gems. She cried out softly, begging, but the men had no patience for her words. "A mermaid is a mermaid," they muttered. "She must not be spared." The village gathered quickly, torches flickering, faces hard with anger. They had lost brothers, sons, and fathers to the lagoon, and their hatred burned hotter than fire. It was in that moment that Ken appeared. Tall, broad-shouldered, with eyes sharp as the hawk, Ken was the bravest and most admired man of Ogu. His talking drum was his companion, his courage his weapon, and his charm made maidens sigh. But when his gaze fell upon Adamma, something stirred in him, not fear, not hatred, but recognition, something no one else could see. He stepped between the crowd and the trembling mermaid. "Wait," he commanded, his voice firm yet calm. "This one is not like the rest." The people shouted, some calling him bewitched, others warning him. But Ken did not move. He saw the tears streaking down Adamma's cheeks, the way she looked not with the hunger of the lagoon spirits, but with the longing of a soul who wished to belong. That night Ken shielded her, standing so no hand or spear could strike her. Against the rage of the people, he carried her back to the water's edge. Adamma, overwhelmed, gazed into his eyes, and in that moment she fell in love with him. The lagoon rippled with light as she slipped into the depths. Many thought she was gone forever, but she returned. In secret she visited Ken. She brought treasures from the marine kingdom, coral that glittered like gold, shells that opened to reveal jewels, pearls the size of cowries. She whispered, "Because you saved me, I give you the wealth of my world." Soon Ken became the richest man in Ogu. His barns overflowed. His nets always returned heavy with fish. His lands flourished even in dry seasons. Yet he remained humble, sharing with the people who once scorned him. The villagers, seeing his fortune, began to whisper that perhaps not all mermaids were evil. Adamma came often, drawn by the fire in his spirit and the kindness in his heart. The bond between them deepened, and though she belonged to the waters, her heart beat for the man of the village. Some say she chose to become fully human, laying aside her tail for legs so she might walk beside him, and they were wed with drums, dances, and joy. Others tell it differently, that she remained queen of the lagoon, but Ken visited her by moonlight, their love bridging two worlds. Whichever tale is true, the story of Adamma, the gentle mermaid, and Ken, the brave drummer, spread across Ogu and beyond. It became a reminder that not all who are feared are wicked, and sometimes love is found in the most unexpected of places. And on certain nights when the moon glows over the lagoon, fishermen swear they still hear the sound of a drum and a soft voice singing, a reminder that the bond between man and mermaid lives on.